Recently I switched to Windows 10 on my main laptop, and I'm going to be telling you guys some of my experiences coming back to Windows 10 from Windows 11 on my laptop, and why I'm starting to prefer Windows 10 over Windows 11 on my laptop. So I went from Windows 11 Pro to Windows 10 Enterprise IoT LTSC, and the first thing that I noticed was the lack of bloat when I first set it up. There was absolutely nothing installed, and all this stuff that you're seeing now is stuff that I installed, and the only thing that really came pre-installed was this stuff down here and some stupid stuff like Copilot, Microsoft Edge, just like the regular Windows things, while on Windows 11, it had so much random applications and random bloat on there that was just unnecessary that I never used, while this Windows 10 install came with only the stuff that I actually found useful, which I think the main reason for that is because this is Windows 10 Enterprise IoT LTSC, and I came from Windows 11 Pro, which is like one of the consumer editions of Windows 11, so there's just so much bloat and tracking on the consumer version of Windows no matter what. So yeah, maybe if I went into like Windows 10 Pro, for example, then maybe I would have still had that bloat, which yes, I would still have all that bloat if I just went to regular Windows 10 Pro, but Windows 10 Pro and regular consumer versions of Windows 10, they're losing support in 2 months, so I'm not going to make that stupid decision, and instead I just went into Windows 10 Enterprise IoT LTSC, which has extended support. See inside WinVer, this is my version of Windows 10 IoT Enterprise LTSC, 21H2, and that's the build number. Should be the latest build. I can check in Windows Update right now, actually. Check for updates. Let's see. It checked at 11:02 a.m. for updates, and it didn't find any, so I think this is up to date. This is taking forever. Okay, it actually found something like a second after stopping the recording. Microsoft Intelligence update for Microsoft Defender, and the only bad thing about LTSC is it takes a bit longer to check for updates. That's the only thing that I really noticed. But the computer just feels so much more snappy now. It's much more responsive on Windows 10 than on Windows 11. Mostly because Windows 10 is a lot lighter than Windows 11, and this is LTSC. So that means it's even lighter than, let's say, a regular version of Windows 10. Which I actually have a regular version of Windows 10 on another laptop that I can show you to show all the bloat. Because I do know I have Windows 10 Pro on another laptop. I think it's my ThinkPad T440 that I have Windows 10 on that too. I need to install Linux on that. I need to erase out Arch on that laptop just because I'm bored. Alright, now we're fully up to date. I'll show you the specs of this laptop. It's not a bad laptop. So we have an 11th gen Core i7, 16 gigs of RAM, Toshiba NVMe, which I do not like this brand for NVMe's. They're not reliable at all, in my opinion, from past experiences, but it's working fine. And then just the network adapters. For example, this one's for VirtualBox. These are 2 VMware network adapters, and then just the Wi-Fi I'm connected to. And then we have Intel Iris Xe graphics, which it isn't a bad integrated graphics, but look at how big the Intel Iris Xe sticker is. I don't know why it's so big, but this laptop, technically this laptop would only come with the Core i7 sticker, but I bought the Intel Iris Xe sticker and the Core i7 sticker because it didn't come with either of them, but I like how it looks because, I don't know, it makes the laptop's resale value higher for some reason, because if I ever went to sell this laptop, people would look at the listing and be like, Oh, look at that. It still has the original stickers and they're in pretty good condition. So that means that this laptop was well taken care of, and then they want to buy it more than a laptop, for example, that has no stickers and has like that like square that it shows, like when a sticker is left on for so long and then you peel it off, you still have that like square there. Like behind this shade of black, there'd be like a lighter shade of black in the square where the sticker was. So I hope that makes sense. And when that like square is there, that kind of turns people off when they're trying to buy something from you, or you're trying to buy something from someone else. Seeing that kind of turns me off when I'm trying to buy something, especially a laptop having like the stickers missing and everything. That's just something that I like to have on the laptop, make it look more pristine. Well, the condition of this is actually not the best. It has like cracks on the hinge covers, but those are like, what, like $15 parts, so it isn't the end of the world if I have to replace those parts. It's like a 5-minute repair and 15 bucks I'll have that repaired, but I just don't have the 15 bucks to repair right now. I'm just kind of yapping about random stuff at this point, so I'm going to show you some stuff I'm trying to sell, because I want to get a Pixel 5. So, you guys might remember the iPhone 4s that I got from that phone lot. It was a $50 phone lot. I got a bunch of iPhone 4s from the lot. And then I also got an iPhone 5S from another lot. And I'm trying to sell these 4 iPhone 4s and then this iPhone 5S. And I'm selling them to get a Pixel of some sort, like Pixel 2, Pixel 3, Pixel 4. I mean, I want a Pixel 5, but it's whatever I can get the money for. And if I don't have like enough money for a decent Pixel, then I'm gonna sell the iOS 6 iPhone 4 as well, because it's probably has more value on iOS 6, and I just downgraded this thing in 5 minutes, so it isn't even that sentimental value to me. And then the only things that I'm 100% keeping is one iPhone 5S and one iPhone 5C, because these are cool additions to my collection, and they're still pretty usable, I'd say. I can still use apps on them, no issue, but they're just really slow now. And I make videos with them sometimes, so I want to have at least one. But I'd be fine with getting rid of the iOS 6 iPhone 4 if I have to, because they're so old at this point that it's not even worth making videos on, except for like a retrospective. But I don't know if it's really like worth my time to spend all the time making the video, because I don't know how good a retrospective video for the iPhone 4 would do. But I can always try it out, because it's pretty fun making these videos. But I'm actually not going to put these phones back in the drawer. I'm going to put them somewhere else, maybe in like a bin or something, so I can keep them separate to the phones that I'm actually keeping, so I don't get them mixed up when I'm trying to sell it. Because I'm probably going to list up the iOS 6 iPhone 4 after this video, or after I finish recording this video, because I'm going to have to spend some time editing it later. Alright, I'll just put those over there for now. Okay, so now back to the main point of this video. Windows 10. Much faster, much more snappy than Windows 11. I don't really know what else to say. I'm liking Windows 10. I don't know if I'm gonna go back to Windows 11. Most likely not. And if I do switch operating systems, it's gonna be to a Linux distribution. And that's about all I have to say. So until the next one.